Uh, we still have the lunch going on. If everyone had lunch, or if anyone's still yet to have lunch, you can please have, because we'll start the session in the next 10 minutes. Thank you. Project in the recent past, is it something that is a part of your curriculum in your school? Is this something that they brief usually as what's happening on the digital economy and all? Yeah? Did you feel you contributed something to this project? Not exactly? Okay. Right, so before we start, we should just let me just give you some brief instructions, not instructions, but some things that you should probably remember right now. Let's see if our phones are on silent mode so that we don't really disturb, others who are actually speaking, or giving an introduction or giving some valuable information. The tea will be served in the next, I suppose, half an hour or 1 hour, so maybe at about 3:30, or yeah, just 1 hour from now. So, and I think that would be served inside, if I'm not wrong, Ankit. The tea. But so the tea is out there, available outside this room. Yeah. So feel free to go outside in case if you are getting sleepy or something. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and firstly, please excuse me for this delay. I think this is purely because of the rains, I suppose. Yeah. So we will start this by a national anthem, and I request all of you. To accept the award from Dr. Ankit Mehra. And I also call upon. Yeah. Can we clap hands, guys? I also call Dr. Shankaran Chettiar to accept the award from Dr. Ankit Mehra. And Mr. Kalpesh Seth, please accept the award from. Thank you. We now begin with the session where I would want Mr. Hari Balachandra to please come on stage and brief us about the ACA Championship, not just the India specific, but also what's the broad information on the ACA World Championship. So Mr. Hari Balachandran, if you can please come on stage.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this session. Thank you for taking time out of your schedules on Sunday, which is the only rest day I guess many of us get. But thank you so much for all of you coming here. Firstly, let me also thank all the finalists who took pains to travel to the venue yesterday, compete in a rather tight and a very competitive event yesterday. Now, the testimony of this comes from the fact that the time spent by the judges to evaluate the work that you had submitted yesterday was as difficult and as time consuming as the effort that you made. So it was not an easy effort for the judges to, identify who's used the software extremely well, who's done a creative effort which requires commendation. So that's the whole effort, and thank you for all, and wish you the very best to all finalists who came and made that effort. This is also a way to look at how this is stepping up your skill set to the next level, which will help you probably build a career around the space that you're interested in the creative arts of animation, or multimedia, or gaming. And there is a lot of this production work that goes around either in the films or in the movies business. The good part is the ACA Championship, Worldwide Championship, started about 5 years back. It was a very small event 5 years back, and when I was there at the World Championship, which was in Disneyland, I was amazed that we didn't have any competitors from India, surprisingly, that year. We had none. We didn't even run a championship, actually. That was a sad part, because we didn't have too many institutions interested in training the students on Adobe software, and there weren't enough students who knew about certification in Adobe. But the first year when I went there, I saw really, really small children, 13-year-old Chinese children, Taiwanese children, Korean children, students from Hong Kong, really small guys, and the kind of output they had created. Now, how this works is that it is no longer the exam when you go to the World Championship. The company works with one UN-based NGO, a non-governmental organization, and creates a poster for them. The poster would be either for fundraising or to create awareness of child trafficking and things like that. Those have been themes that have been done. And these children typically, unlike yesterday, are given 6 hours of work. Okay, 6 hours they can design as much as they want. But there's a constraint. The constraint is the images, all of that is given to you. You cannot go and search on the net and pick out any images. So it's the image constraint that is there. But how creatively arrange the images, how many images you use, how many layers of work that you create, all of that goes into the entire championship. Now, first year when we did 6 hours was surprisingly less for these children. They spent 8 hours. Okay? And once the 8 hours was done, what we do is we print out all of the designs that these children have made. We put it up on the display right outside a place like this. And every person who's a participant at the championship can vote. Okay? They like this design, they put a number and put it into a box, and then finally the one who wins the highest votes wins. That's one part of the thing. So in second year when we did the competition, we had one winner. Okay? Unfortunately, we could not get the visa for the child to travel. And we lost out on the second year as well, when we could have a student winner participate in the Worldwide Championship. The third year, again we ran the competition. We had an event like this, probably at a smaller scale than this. When we ran it in India, there were a lot of participants. Surprisingly, a lot of students, found out about the championship, came and competed, and then they got shortlisted into India finals. Like the World Championship, we created a theme that time. The theme was environment and conservation of forests. All these children sat in one room like yesterday. Not yesterday was 3 rooms. Earlier, the third edition of India Championship had 1 room, and everybody competed. It was really good. We actually sent those to the environment minister and told them that if they wish to use it, they could use it in any of the campaigns they wanted. Again, we had 2 winners. We selected one of the winners to actually travel. That year, we were just missed getting the visa for the child. We couldn't send the winner. So 3 years, we couldn't ever send the child since this competition began. Last year, Velocis, Shankaran and his team took it on themselves to say that let's run a competition and let's give the Indian students a chance to not only compete, but also find a winner who will go and compete in the World Championship. So last year we again had an event. It's a much smaller event. We didn't have so many parents, so many supporters of this event coming up besides the finalists coming up to the event. We had one winner. He was a student from Bangalore, and he traveled with us to Orlando in Florida at the Disney World to compete at the World Championship. One, you would be surprised, I'm not making this up, you would be surprised that the Indian student was the tallest among the other children who were competing for the ACA Championship, which was a strange one. He was the tallest. He was probably the oldest as well. Others are all, school-going children, I thought. But the competition was very intense. If you look at some of the children who come prepared, they come with a digital drawing pad and they sketch first and then they transport it or they import it into the software and then they start working with it. And 8 hours is the level. And trust me, last year when I was there, I saw that none of the finalists at the World Championship, 8 hours even took a restroom break. The only break they took was to go and get a Coke and sit and continue working. That's the intensity of the competition. And these I'm talking about 13 and 14-year-old. Some of you are slightly older than that. But they are 13 and 14-year-old who sat 8 hours non-stop. And they created designs which are amazing. So I encourage all of you to go to a site called acachampionship.com, which is our site. Last year's designs you look. They are very, very detailed. They are extremely well thought of, very well executed, and the output is for you to see. So I encourage all of you to go to that site and probably look at that. You can also look, what is interesting from that site is you will know when the next year's competitions are going to happen. And by the 1st of August, you know what is a destination you will go if you are a winner from India next year to the US. The finals of the World Championships are always in the US. Okay? And in the ACA Championship, it's always a design challenge. Now the complexity comes from the fact that there is the amount of tools that you need to use from the Adobe software, be it Photoshop, Illustrator, or InDesign, and the creative element. So there are two real distinct pieces. So if you looked at yesterday's designs that you created, they were evaluated exactly on the same pattern that we use at the Worldwide Championship. So that's how it was rated, and there was a rating done and a normalization done, and finally the results were sorted out. This is how the competition runs. Now, beyond all this competition and winning and going to the US, that's one part of the work. What certification does, typically Adobe, we run Adobe both the associate level certification and expert level certification. What does an associate level certification mean? It means that you work at least 30 to 50 hours with the software, and that's how you can get certified in using that software. And these certificates come directly from Adobe, not from us. It's signed by a gentleman called Shantanu Narayan, who is the CEO of Adobe. Okay, the certificates that you have all got before you walked into the India finals were all signed by Shantanu Narayan. Our company's name is not even mentioned on that certificate because it's directly from Adobe. Now we also run the expert level on Photoshop. Now expert level of certification in Photoshop requires at least 90 plus hours of work. So if you want to get an expert level, now with the expert level, if you walk into any studio, okay, I'm talking about production studio for Adobe skills, you will get employed right away. Not a problem. So all of you should graduate from just being an associate certified individual professional to being an expert. That's the graduation I want all of you to see. And that's important because that will actually forge the way you want to plan your career forward. Even if you're doing it for sure pleasure and leisure time activity, all these skills, it's good to get your skills measured on a global benchmark. Very important. Now, the Adobe exam that all of you took before you walked in yesterday for the India finals is the same exam that the student in America Korea, Japan, or anywhere else takes. So you're as good, if you're certified, as good as somebody else anywhere in the world. We run this program globally, and these exams run in 29 languages in about 180 countries. So you're as good as anybody else. So start aspiring to be there, not only at the global benchmark level, but also ensure that you are an expert in that area of application that you're working on. There are 6 separate exams under Adobe. Okay, the first one is Photoshop, the other is Illustrator, InDesign. Besides that, we have a certification for Dreamweaver. If you're creating web pages, Dreamweaver is important. There used to be a software called Flash. They've renamed that software from Flash to a software by the name Animate. It's to animate. It's moving pictures. So you can get a certification in Animate. And the last one, does anybody know which is the last one we have? It's called Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro is a video editing software. You can do the small videos that you make at home or elsewhere. You can edit it and make it really look good. So there are 6 separate certifications. All of these have expert level certification. So I encourage all of you who are present here to go back and evaluate if that's the way forward. Or you want to add more skills in the associate level, please be happy. Please be welcome and coming and doing this. Because this will not only increase the set of skills you have, but it's measured skills. Everyone learns Photoshop. Me, I've learned Photoshop, but I'm not certified. But I don't know how good I am. All of you can very confidently say that you've been certified, so you're reasonably good at using Photoshop. If you get the expert, you're damn good at learning using Photoshop. Now the championship is growing at a tremendous pace. There is a lot of interest of enthusiasts like me, students like you who want to pursue a career in multimedia, gaming, or animation, or production. There are so many of them who are there and now willing to compete. What you will see next year, and I'm sure with the interventions of Velocis, you will see a lot of school kids competing with you. And trust me, they're creative. I've seen this in my experience over so many years. Very unfortunately, they're not here today, but they are as good as competitors as anybody in this room. So please be aware that there is a lot of people learning skills. They are also ensuring that this learning is mapped and certified, and that's the way forward. What we have changed also over the last 2 years, interestingly, is that we have created badges. You can actually put these badges on your LinkedIn profile, on your social profile, on your CV. You don't need to carry a certificate. So any of you who have got certified can go and get badges. Do you know how to get them? That's something that you should learn, or you should get to know. It's called Acclaim badges. And these badges are testimony and verified that you just have to put it on the LinkedIn profile, and that should be sufficient. Now what we are going to do is that we're going to encourage all of you to get certified in one more of the application. While there are only 3 applications applicable for the championship, we are trying to encourage others to get into the animation moving picture, which is Premiere Pro as well as Animate, to get certified there, because we'll try finding out how we can get you all to compete there and ensure that there is some more excitement in your lives. So thank you very much for coming and competing. May the best person win. And I wish you all the very best, whatever you do in future. Thank you very much.
So what we'd like to do now is, we understand that it is not easy, to be a world champion and an India champion. But what we understand is the hard work and the dedication that every student has put in this particular competition. And with that, we would like to really encourage them with a certification that we feel is a must. And what I want is, each student, as an I call upon the name, to come on stage and to collect their certification and to just give a quick brief with their name, with the school name that they represent and the city that they belong, and just tell us how was their experience Yeah? Is that it? So as I call upon name, I want students who can come on my right. So you can probably take this particular area as the walking space. And just quickly, probably less than 30 seconds. Yeah? So we have a participant called Rishika Jaini for Adobe InDesign CC 2013. Please come on stage. Can I have Bala and Shankaran please to come on stage? I'm so sorry. Please excuse me for that error. To come on stage and please award the students.
Hi, my name is Rishika. I'm from Pearl Academy, Noida.
Are we doing a brief? Krutika Shah, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015.
Hi, my name is Kritika Shah and I'm from Pearl Academy, Mumbai.
Sudhanshu Patil. Sudhanshu Patil. Sneha Dias, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015.
Hi, I'm Sneha and I'm from Pearl Academy, Mumbai.
Jatin Sharma, Adobe Photoshop CS6. Yeah, can you all clap, guys? They all deserve this. They are at India finals.
Hi, I'm Jatin Sharma from Arena Animation, SouthX.
SouthX. Rishikesh Tamde, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015. Yeah, I think we've not had our lunch properly. Can we all clap, guys? You know, this is the afternoon time. The tea will be served in shortly.
Hello, my name is Rishikesh Tamde. I am from Arena Animation, South Delhi.
SouthX, yeah, Delhi. Rupal Rath, Adobe Illustrator CS6.
Hello, I'm Rupal Rathi from Arena SouthX, Delhi.
Thank you. Ajmal Hasnain, Adobe Illustrator CS6. I still cannot hear the claps, and there are more people in this room than the claps. Yes, thank you. Aman Khushwa, Adobe Illustrator.
I am Ajmal Hasnan from SouthX Delhi, Arena Animation.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry. Thank you. Aman Khushwa, Adobe Illustrator CS6.
Hello, my name is Aman Kushwa. I am from SouthX, Arena Animation, SouthX, Delhi.
Thank you. Shivam Singh, Adobe Illustrator CS6. I think I have to clap.
Hello, my name is Shivam Singh and I am from Arena Animation from SouthX, New Delhi.
Thank you. Utsav Rastogi, Adobe Illustrator CS6.
My name is Sogi and I am from Arena Animation, Prithviar, Delhi.
Ajay Sharma, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015. Ajay Sharma. Nishu Prasad, Adobe Photoshop CC 2015. Guys, they are all India finals, let me tell you.
Hello, my name is Nishu Prasad and I'm from Sector 18, Noida at Arena Animation.
Pallavi Gupta, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015. Prince Nagar, Adobe Illustrator CS6.
Hi, I'm Prince Nagar. I am from Arena Animation, Rajouri Garden.
Vrinda Mangla, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015.
Good afternoon. I'm Vrinda Mangla from Arena Animation, Kohat Enclave, Delhi.
Shubham Singh, Adobe Illustrator CS6. Shubham Singh. Bharat Jaiswal, Adobe Illustrator CC 2015.
Hello, my name is Bharat Jaiswal from Kohat Enclave, Delhi.
Shilpa Hait.
Hello, I'm Shilpa Hayat from Arena Animation, Kohat Enclave, Delhi.
Monica.
Hello, I'm Monica from Janakpuri, Delhi.
Saransh Atri.
Hi guys, my name is Saransh Atri and I'm from Arena Animation, Janakpuri, Delhi.
Tarun Bharti. Oh.
Hello, I'm Tarun Bharti from Arena Animation, Kohat Enclave, Delhi.
Charanjit Mudar. Yeah, guys, can we all clap? I think we need to encourage these students.
My name is Charanjit Singh from Chandigarh Arena Animation.
Virat Saluja. Do we have Virat Saluja here? Somesh Bhatti.
Hello, I'm Somesh Bhatti from Sector 34A, Chandigarh Arena Animation.
Raman Chauhan.
Hello, I'm Raman Chauhan from Arena Animation, Sector 18, Noida.
Parkeet Thapa. Guys, continue clapping, please, for some more time.
Hello, I'm Parkit Thapa and from Arena Animation, Noida Sector 2.
Pawandeep Singh.
My name is Pavandeep Singh. I am from Arena Animation, Chandigarh.
Mahima Kaviraj.
Hello everyone, this is Mahima Kaviraj from Arena Animation, Noida, Sector 62. Thank you.
Daksh Babar.
Hello, my name is Daksh and I am from Arena Animation, Noida Sector 18.
Thank you. Hemant Kumar.
Hello, I'm Hemant from Arena Animation, Southex, New Delhi.
Amit Dubey. No claps.
Hello guys, I'm Amir Kumar Dubey from Arena Animation, South Delhi.
South Delhi. Shivam Pathak.
Good afternoon all present here. This is Shivam Pathak from Southex Arena Animation.
Asif Khan. Oh, here's the large group. Can you make sound for your friend if he's coming on the stage as well?
Hi, it's Asif Khan from Southex Arena Animation, New Delhi.
Lot of people from Southex. Anshum Ali Karna.
I am Anshwari from Preet Bihar Arena Animation.
What city? Hardik Juneja. We don't have Hardik? Okay. Sukriti Singh. Sukriti Singh. Bhavna Tyagi.
Good afternoon. My name is Bhavna Tyagi, Arena Animation, Preet Bihar.
Aryan Sharma.
Hi, I am Aryan Sharma and I am from Noida 62.
Okay. Mugdha Sachin Pawar. Zufar Ma. I don't see back there people clapping though.
From Arena Animation, Southex.
Sorry, you have to repeat. I interrupted you.
My name is Zufar from Arena Animation, Southex.
Dhananjit Singh.
Hello everyone, I'm Dhananjit from Arena Animation, Southex, Delhi. Thank you.
Lalit Tuteja.
Hello. Hello. My name is Lalit. I'm from Delhi and Arena Animation, Southex.
Vishesh Sharma.
Hello everyone, myself Vishesh. I'm from Arena Animation, New Delhi.
Somesh Yadav. Do we have Somesh? The only thing I expect people here in this room, just clap your hands for the next 5 more minutes, guys.
Hi guys, I'm Somesh Yadav, final year Engineering Physics, IIT Bombay.
Omog Bhagwan Dalvi.
Hi, my name is Amok. I'm from Mac Animation, Mumbai.
Soham Khadatere. Soham.
Hello everyone, I'm Soham Khartare, third year civil engineering IIT Bombay. Thank you.
Agreem Joshi.
Hi, I'm Agrim Joshi, Mac Southex Delhi.
Pragya Mukherjee. Do we have Pragya Mukherjee? Pushkar Bharti. Rustam Singh. Angel Debarama. Basit Ali. Jackson. Mehul Raj.
Hi, I am Mehul Raj from Mac Animation, Delhi.
Piyush Parashar. Prashant Singh. Vishakha Agrawal. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you, Pala. Anyone that the name that I didn't call, please, if you can let us know, maybe now or maybe after the this particular session. So I think looks like everyone has received the ones present in this room. So thank you. So with this, what we would like to do is we would like to also take an opportunity to really brief something which is interesting. And for that interesting topic, Mr. Bala from Certiport would want to come and share the information on Toon Boom certifications.
Okay, you've got 10 minutes between now and the tea to get served. Okay, so you'll have to bear with me for the next 10 minutes before we go. I'll make it a little easier. I'm not going to speak, but I'll show you a video of a new software for which certifications we offer. I don't know how many in this room have heard of a software called Toon Boom. Okay? Oh, good, excellent. Oh, I didn't expect, because I hadn't heard it myself, so probably I extrapolated to the population in this room. My apologies. Okay. Toon Boom is a software used by a large number of professionals in creating 2D animations. Okay. It's a very popular software, and if some of you have chance to see animation series like Doraemon and the likes that my children love, then they're all built on Toon Boom. Okay? Toon Boom essentially has two pieces of software that they sell to corporates, and also encourage students to work with, so that there are professionals available for industry to work with. There are two software. The first software is called storyboarding. When you write a story, you can actually draw that into pictures and visually tell them how the story will flow. The other piece of the Toon Boom software is called Harmony. Harmony is basically the animation software and comes in three pieces of software that you use. What I'm going to do, instead of speaking much more, I'm just going to show you a short video of what can be what is called the show reel for the company of Toon Boom software. So once we finish that, I think we'll take a break before I come back and explain how the Toon Boom software works and how you can all use this as a part of your learning process to use one additional software which is extremely industry accepted and a norm in industry to use when they do 2D animation alone. Okay, that was the video of the software. It gives me great pleasure in also welcoming Jignesh Mistry from the Toon Boom Distributor Group in India. Mr. Jignesh Mistry. It's almost an hour since we sat here, and I think there is a sense of restlessness. So we'll take a break for about 15 minutes, have a cup of tea and come back, because I want you to be ready to have another burst of information that I'm going to download after the tea break. So 15 minutes of break for tea, please. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon again, gentlemen. I hope the tea was refreshing enough, though I didn't like it very much. Okay, there are lots of raising hands which seem to agree with me. All right, is everybody into the... Can you just make a quick announcement outside for everybody to come in, please? Okay, Toon Boom is a Canada-based company running an extremely successful business in 2D animation software. There is a representative from the distributor in India who will take probably the last part of this presentation to tell you more about Toon Boom and how it can add to the portfolio of skills that you currently have to enable you to find careers with animation industry, and likewise creative areas. It's a professional storyboarding and an animation software. I showed you a demo of the video, which is a showreel of Toon Boom, which tells you what all the software can do. What I'm going to do is that quickly take you through a presentation of what the softwares are all about, probably get some of you interested to take this further and ensure that you build skills around the Toon Boom set of software. These are the select customers that Toon Boom has. If you look at it, it's a very illustrious set which has Fox, Disney, MGM Studios, I haven't heard of Nelvana, but I guess it must be a big one. Universal, Cartoon Network, Film Roman, DreamWorks. By the way, DreamWorks is now a Reliance company. Did anybody know that? Good. Excellent. So DreamWorks is now a Reliance company. Anil Ambani owns sizable shares in DreamWorks. These are this kind of select customers you have. So you know the kind of opportunities that can be there for people who are certified with Toon Boom software skills. Okay, and which are also qualified, validated, and certified. So remember, that's the key. If you look at the target markets, there are films. You will see a lot of animation and films now. You will see in televisions and episodes, you will see the animation series that runs. There is advertising agencies which use this in large measure in creating a lot of work that they actually then put it on the mass media forms, game development, explainer videos, and in education. The reason why education is here is not because we run a certification program, but because we create a lot of content that the teachers can build to make the class interesting. I was just sharing during lunch break as to how retention of information happens. Okay? And the interesting part was that the smallest amount of retention, which is 5 to 10%, happens if you just attend a class. Which means the teacher is saying something, you only can retain 5 to 10%. It becomes slightly increased when you go back and read about this at home or in your classroom. It goes up to 20%. But what jumps it up to about 50% is using of audiovisual medium to reinforce that learning. So in a class, if you use an animation or a video or a picture, what happens is that it creates an anchor in your mind, and that helps you retain information surrounding that anchor. That's how it goes. Do you know where the highest retention of information takes place? It happens when you teach somebody the same thing. All right? So the audiovisual medium, if you look at the smart classes, Velocis also has a smart class solution. It is all to help students retain information so that they can reproduce it later in a test or an evaluation and demonstrate that you have learnt it well. So that's why it's used in education pretty elaborately. This is the portfolio. There are only 2 large products that are there in the Toon Boom portfolio that I am introducing today. One is the Storyboard Pro, which is basically telling a story. If you go to YouTube, you will see a very interesting video as to people who can create a storyboard without actually knowing the skills of using the software. It's so simple, it's so easy to use that you can actually draw a face, 2 arms, 1 body and 2 legs, and then you can move that and tell the story as you would explain to somebody else. So you can make it visual. And that's the beauty of this software. You should go back and look at those videos on YouTube. They are extremely good. The other is other software is Harmony. It can create your animation in any animation style from paperless to cutout with Harmony's complete suite of art and animation tools. It's an extremely powerful tool, and you would see that you can do so many things with that software. You can multiply, you can change so many things with it, add colors and all of that. These are 2 suites that Toon Boom is that I'm introducing because we run certification programs for these. Storyboard. Now, if you typically work for a production house, there is an entire relay of how the story has to be told. Now, what it does is efficiently plan any production that you want to do. You can't start producing first. You have to have a plan. So a Storyboarding Pro will help you plan that entire thing as a sequence. It will help you successfully pitch the project. Typically, when you have a story and you want somebody to invest to make the story into a production, you have to go and tell that story to somebody. And very often I have worked in the movies business, so I know they actually draw and tell you. I can tell you of an instance where I actually saw this in action. There was this movie called Once Upon a Time in Mumbai. Okay? And the sequence was that Ajay Devgn has to remove some fish plates of a railway track, and the train is coming and some truck has to cross over, some sequence like that. And I saw the visualizer actually drawing it. It was not even Storyboard Pro. He actually drew it and explained. So he says, first shot is train coming shot. Second shot, he's explaining and he's drawing and showing it to him. Now this makes life so much simpler. You don't have to worry. You just have to draw it and you can make changes on the fly. That's what it does. And gets everybody synced. That's the easy part of it. If you look at it, there are built-in animatics, there are smart sketching, 3D camera controls, no need to draw, fluid flow story, and full integration. You can actually integrate a lot of things into this. So it's an extremely powerful tool if you aspire to work in creative areas. This is a skill that you will require to visualize and tell the story in a very interesting way with a visual appeal. Now that's where the software works brilliantly. Please look at those YouTube videos, you will see. These are layered drawings on a storyboard. These are more complex stuff than what me and you can visualize currently. But these are all very interesting software to go and experience. I'm sure Jignesh will be able to explain this more technically because neither am I creative, neither am I technical. So I'm finding a little loss of words here. But I've seen these demos, they are extremely powerful, and I think it's worth the skill, all of you who are, in the creative space. Again, this is timeline and brush. These are all features of Storyboard Pro. 3D object import and camera in the Storyboard Pro, all of that is possible with the software, so a lot of work can get eliminated for you. 3D object import, you can actually import a design of a car inside this thing and keep working. There can be a fire on a side, all of that. You can see notes and imported dialogues. You can actually write notes at the end of the day to explain what you're trying to draw and tell them. Harmony has, it's a little more complicated as a software. People in 2D animation use this very often. I'm sure I'll leave it to Jignesh to explain more. I don't know whether these slides are any useful for him, but I'll leave it there for him to come and explain. So let me invite him because it might be better off instead of my spending time trying to explain this. So can I invite Jignesh to come and take us through a little bit of Toon Boom?